Hello, my dear students. My name is Ashutosh Kashyap. I did my BTech from NIT Jamshedpur. I have a 3-year experience in the teaching line. Actually, I give the tuitions and did the coaching classes during my engineering second year. From there, I am very passionate to teach you the maths. Okay, so today our topic of discussion is the trigonometry, right? So today we discuss about the trigonometry. In that trigonometry section, we discuss more on the trigonometry ratios, actually what they are and how they use in our mathematics in trigonometry, right? So moving to the next, we are going to the lectures. There are the four topics that we are covered in this lecture. First is the introduction of the trigonometry. Second is the trigonometry ratios. Third, we saw that the trigonometry ratio with some specific angle. And fourth one is the application of the trigonometry, where we use the trigonometry in the real lives, right? Now moving to the next one, that is the introduction of the trigonometry, what the trigonometry is. Okay, so basically the trigonometry, when we divide the trigonometry in the three parts, it is come from the Greek language, right? First part is the tree, second part is gon, and third part is metron, right? Tree means three, gon means sides, and metron means measure. That means that we have to measure the sides of the triangle, right? So basically the trigonometry is nothing but the relationship between the angle and the side of the triangle, right? In this lecture, we discuss only about the acute angle triangle. We are not going into the others like obtuse angle triangle. We only considered the acute angle triangle because we are discussed on 10th class level, so we have limited syllabus, right? So there is the three sides in the right angle triangle. First side is a hypotenuse, second is the opposite side, which is opposite. Why it is totally opposite? Because it is opposite to the angle A, right? Because we can saw that here I put the angle A, so it is basically the opposite side. There is no contact between the angle A and this side, so that's why it is known as the opposite side. The contact between the angle A to the adjacent side, so that's why it is known as the adjacent side, right? So moving to our next main topic, before that we are going to understand why the trigonometry is used. So we understand by this simple equation, by simple example, right? Suppose that we have a Burj Khalifa. Someone asks you that what are the length of the Burj Khalifa or what are the height of the Burj Khalifa. Either you have to go at the top and just drop a measuring wheel on the measure the length. That is too costly and too vast. Okay, so we are not going to doing that. So in this case, we use the trigonometry, right? First, see, here the person who is looking to the Burj Khalifa and want to find the height of the Burj Khalifa. Okay, so this is the height of the Burj Khalifa. Second is the base, the distance between the Burj Khalifa foot and the man's foot, and that is the difference. That is the side of it's make a triangle, right? It's make a triangle. By the help of the triangle, we can find the height of the Burj Khalifa. If we know the distance between the person and the Burj Khalifa, that we approximately we can measure it. Okay, because it is the on the horizontal side. Okay, and by knowing the angle between the angle that is formed from the bottom of the triangle to the top of the Burj Khalifa height, right? So there are the three sides. We can already consider that it make a triangle that is very easy to analyze. Okay, so now the coming on the right topic, that is trigonometry ratios. What the trigonometry ratio is? Basically, the trigonometry ratio is the ratio of sides of the right angle triangle with respect to any acute angle are known as the trigonometry ratio. Just consider on focus on this part only, the ratio of the side of a right angle triangle, ratio of side of right angle triangle with respect to any acute angle. Acute angle means this one. Suppose that this one is angle acute angle, this one is acute angle. What is the acute angle? Acute angle is angle less than 90. That known as the acute angles. Okay, there are the six major trigonometry ratios that we are use. That is sine, that is cosine, tangent, cotangent, and the cosine. Okay, and there is the secant. Okay, now the trigonometry ratios have the different definition. There is the definition of sine theta, that is sine cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, sec theta, and cosec theta. Let's see in the next slide. Okay, so here we have a triangle ABC. Okay, let's consider the triangle. Suppose we first consider the triangle. Now this is the angle. Okay, this is the angle theta. Angle theta, which is made on the side considering AB and AC, right? So why we name the opposite side? Because there is no contact between the angle theta and the side BC. Okay, that's why it is the opposite side. The contact between the theta is just near to the theta is true side, that is one is AB and AC. AC is smaller than AB, that's why we known as the, we call it as a adjacent side, and that's one called as a hypotenuse, right? So this is the first, the definition of sine theta is nothing but the ratio of the side opposite to the theta divided by the hypotenuse of the triangle, that is BC divided by the AB. Okay, in the similar fashion we can know the cos theta definition, that is adjacent side of the theta. Okay, cos theta is the ratio of adjacent side of the theta divided by the hypotenuse, right? That is AC divided by AB. In the similar fashion, tan theta is nothing but the ratio of the opposite side of the theta to the adjacent side of the theta, right? And the cot theta is nothing but the adjacent side of the theta to the opposite side of the theta. It is the ratio between that. Sec theta is the ratio of hypotenuse to the adjacent side of the theta, and cosec theta is nothing but the hypotenuse ratio of the hypotenuse to the opposite side of the theta, right? Now we can understand by taking an example. Suppose that we have a problem that tan of angle A is 4/3. Find the other trigonometry ratio of angle A, right? Other, we are only considered sine theta and cos theta, right? Because we have very less time. So this is the triangle. Basically this is the triangle and this is the angle A. Okay, this is a sine of cos theta. Okay, this is let's understand that this tan of A is equal to BC divided by let's consider the BC, and first we know that how it is come. This is the BC. Okay, so tan A, that is BC, that is opposite side of the angle A, opposite side of the angle A, that is BC, and divided by the adjacent side of the AC, that okay, 4/3. So let's suppose that the BC length is 4k and AB length is 3k. Okay, because it is the ratio, so we can multiply by k on the upper side and bottom side. There is no difference between that because they are cut out. And let's suppose that k is a positive number. Okay, is a positive number. By using the Pythagoras theorem, we can say that AB square, that is hypotenuse square, is equal to side of the square of the smaller sides, right? Sum of the square of smaller side, that is BC square plus AC square, and that makes the, we can find, because we know that this is the 4k and this is the 3k, right? We have to find this distance. So by the Pythagoras theorem you can find that AB is equal to 5k. So now we have to find that what is the sine of angle A. Okay, so we know that sine of angle A is nothing but the opposite side of the angle opposite side of the angle A, that is 4k, and that is divided by hypotenuse, that is 5k. That means the value of sine A is nothing but 4/5. Okay, in the similar fashion we can say that cos theta is nothing but the adjacent side divided by the hypotenuse. So adjacent side, that is 3k, and divided by the hypotenuse, that is 5k, right? So k get cancelled and we have get 3/5. So this is the 3/5. So in this way we can find the trigonometry ratios, right? Now moving to the next one, that is trigonometry of angle of some specific angle, because it is really, because it's very important to memorize this because it's used regularly. Okay, so we have to regularize this one: 0 degree, 3 degree, 45 degree and 60 degree. Okay, and now the term is come why the trigonometry used. We already discussed trigonometry is very important in the branch of the mathematics, and it is used to measuring the heights of the building, mountain, between the distance between the two celestial bodies, between distance between the sea ore. Okay, and also used in physics and other things. So I hope you understand this lecture very fully, and we will enjoy a lot of the lecture next. So have a nice day. Thank you.